and maybe encouraging. Your reply as an English speaker is very important and may be encouraging. Might not be. I love English and like knowing more and more about it. Good, that's very important. If you wouldn't mind, I could know my mistakes in this paragraph, and in general, how is this? Okay, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to know about any mistakes in this paragraph, comma, and in general, how my writing is. Okay, you're very eloquent writing. Okay, I've noticed that before. You need to write about a few different topics, maybe pop into the forum and practice on different topics other than how to learn English, okay? And the end, I have a question. You think, what is the most interesting proverb in English? Okay, and finally, I'd say, I have a question. What do you think is the most interesting proverb in English? And then remember, the question mark comes straight after that H. Thanks a lot. Try thanks with an H. Best wishes. Have you listened to the different live chat recordings? Asked Seb. Linked to the week you wrote your messages. If you did, you already have an answer to your question, haven't you? As for the proverb, it would be something that sums up what people keep telling me. Something like, softly, softly, catchy monkey. What is a saying you like, Jonathan? Or you could say there, rather than what is a saying, what saying do you like? Okay, and Hugh came along and said, hello, everybody. So, capital H, everybody, one word. Zeb said, hello. And Deed came along and said, hello, my name is Deed, and I live in France. I'm a 16 years old student. Okay, hello, capital H, my name is Deed, and I, capital I, live in France. I'm a 16-year-old student. I'm at an intermediate level of English. I want to become at a high level in speaking English with somebody. So, I'm at an intermediate level in English, capital E, comma, and I want to reach a high level. So, I, capital I, and I'd just say, that's it, it's enough, full stop. If someone wants the same thing that me, I am here. Okay, if anyone wants the same thing as me, comma, I am here. In waiting for an answer. So I'm, capital I, apostrophe M, waiting for your answer, full stop. Hello, Deed, said Chu. Do you use Skype? I want to talk with you on Skype. See what I say? Yeah, they're kidnapping people. So, hello, capital H, Deed, capital D, small E-D-E. Doesn't matter how people write it. It's not D, it's like shouting Deed. So, do you use Skype, capital S? I want to talk with you on Skype, capital S. Yes, said Deed, I use Skype with my email address. My count is blah, blah, blah. And you? So, capital I, Skype, capital S. Then, yes, I use Skype, full stop. My email address, you could say using my email address, my account, ACCOUNT. And remember, this is a public forum, guys. I'm just saying. Read the guidelines I put out on the website, how to keep yourself safe online. Just saying, okay. Yes, said Chu, my email address is blah, blah. Why not add your account? Okay, so capital Y, yes. My, capital M, email address is blah. Why not add your account? Okay. Deed says, I'm in holidays. I have many time to speak until September. Okay, I'm on holiday. I have lots of time to speak until September, capital S, capital I as well, even in the middle of a sentence, Deed. My lobbies are football, summy movies and TV shows, the engineering and some manga as Naruto, DBZ, Eye Shield, Kuroko no Basket. Okay, so my hobbies, HOBBIES, are football, some movies, not some, SOME, and TV shows, engineering, so ENGINEERING, and some manga, such as Naruto, I think that's with a capital N, DBZ, is that Dragon Balls? Eye Shield, Kuroko no Basket. Okay, what part of France are you spending your summer holiday in, asked Zeb. And Deed said, I'm in holiday, but I didn't go in holy day. Okay, I'm on holiday, comma, but I haven't gone away. That's how you'd say that. Then I don't know if you see the difference. Probably people would understand that, but you wouldn't say it that way. What I want to say is that I stay home, so I have many times to speak English with other persons like you to speak English fluently. Okay, so what I want to say, capital I, is that I'm staying at home. Or you could say I'm on a staycation. It's a mixture of stay and vacation. It's what everybody says now. Have a staycation. Comma. So I have lots of time, capital I, to speak English, capital E, with other people like you. To learn to speak English fluently, capital E. It's what I want to be able at the end of my holidays. Okay, it's what I want to be able to do by the end of my holidays, full stop. And capital I. A staycation, said Zeb. Yay, Zeb! I think it's the name for holidaying at home. It is now. Yes, it is. And Deed replied, hope to see you tomorrow morning. Okay. So capital H, Deed, hope to see you tomorrow is TOMORROW, morning, and then full stop. It's morning now in France, said Zeb, but maybe 7:15 a.m. is a bit early when someone's on holiday. Indeed, Zeb. Atala came along and said, anybody here? So anybody is one word, capital A, full stop. No, actually it's a question, so you need a question mark there. Yes, said Zeb, a Monday zombie at the ready. Ming said, it's like a dream, and yet it's no dream. My status. How could you consider it, said Zeb, a potential dream considering what a zombie is? Zombie, a human that has died for a period of time and reanimated with a reconfigured central nervous system and without a beating heart. That's a dream, said Ming. Almost every Monday, said Zeb, I feel that my central nervous system has been reconfigured. It's a nightmare. Yeah, zombies are a nightmare. They're not a dream. A dream is normally something positive. A nightmare is something nightmarish. Ajmal said, yeah, Zeb, you're right. Monday zombie have come. Very good. I'd say there, the Monday, capital M, it's a day of the week, zombies have come, full stop. 2:30 here. The Monday effect is disappearing as tonight's quiz in Kitely is approaching. Yeah, we don't want any zombies in Nottingham, do we? Adala also said hello. Zeb said hello. Chu said hello you. Where are you from? So Chu, just get used to the fact people don't always reply. It's life on the internet nowadays. Ajar came along and said hello everyone. One word. Ajar, I am back after 1 week. I went to my hometown for celebrating Eid al-Fitr. I'm not sure how to say that. I know is it Eid or Eid? I've heard both and I'm not sure. But anyway, it doesn't matter, does it? So, hello everyone, EVERYONE, full stop. I'm back after a week, full stop. I went to my hometown to celebrate Eid, blah, 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 full stop. Now don't feel good to work. Okay, now I don't want to work. That is definitely the Monday morning blues, Ajar. And a full stop. Would you love not to have to work at all? Asked Zeb. No, Zeb, said Ajar. It's only because I'm back after a few days. That's why I love to do work. Okay, no, Zeb, it's only because, BECAUSE, I'm back after a few days off, full stop. Otherwise, I love to work, full stop. Zeb said, it's like going back to school after a long holiday, isn't it? You're looking forward to seeing your mates again. Yeah, work's fine, work's fun, as long as you enjoy what you're doing. And if you don't, change it. Well, I know it's easier said than done, but I don't know, you spend, a third of your life working? You might as well enjoy it. Chu said, hello, Ajar. Why not do you good work? So maybe you meant to say, why don't you enjoy work? Hi, Chu, said Ajar. That's a capital C. Ajar, how are you? Perfect. Philip Newman came along and said, hi, just having a look and wonder why you write Spreaker and not Speaker. Nice site, though. Good luck with it. By the way, I'm an English language teacher. Oh, Philip, come back. Seb said, Spreaker is the name of the resource that some people use for broadcasting their voice or music. I think, Seb, that it's Speaker, not Spreaker, said Ajar. Look at this, Ajar, with a link to Spreaker. Deed came back and said, hello, Zeb, I'm happy to see an answer of my demand. Oh, best not to make demands. That's a very French word, by the way, demand, and it's very negative in English. To demand something, it's like to be, it's slightly rude. So I would say, hello, Zeb, capital H, capital X. I am happy to see an answer to my request. Okay, full stop. And French people around the world, please request things, don't demand them. Zeb then said, I haven't noticed any voice unheard here. No, I think we've done a pretty good job between us all. Deed said, it's hard to discuss here because we don't sign in at the same time. So, Deed, capital I. It's hard to discuss things here, DISCUSS, comma, because we don't sign in at the same time, full stop. Zeb said, people are rarely in sync here, but this remains one of my favourite places for having conversations in English. Yeah, as long as you don't mind a little bit of separation between reply and answer, it's all good. Deed then said, if somebody has the same purpose that me to speak about different topics like football, mangas, series, movies or other, I'm waiting for suggestions to find a good way to do it. So if anybody has the same purpose as me to speak about different topics like football, mangas, series, movies or other things, comma, I, capital I, am waiting for suggestions to find a good way to do so, full stop. And then Deed also said, all the month I'm in holidays, so I have many times to discuss this August month. I live in France near to Paris, but I want to go to an English university next year. So for the whole month I'm on holiday, comma, so I have lots of time to discuss, I have lots of time for conversations this August. And August is a month, so capital A, no need to actually say it's a month. It's like saying this month. Then full stop, then capital I, live in France, capital F, near to Paris, capital P, comma. But I want to go, capital I, to an English, capital E, university next year, full stop. Have you already applied to any English university? Asked Zeb. Dom came along and said, hi, slash. Not sure what that is, but hi, capital H, small I. And also good evening, capital G, and a full stop. Hi, Dom, said Zeb. Deed said, happy to see we are connected at same time, Zeb. Okay, so capital H for happy. Happy to see we are connected at the same time, comma, Zeb, capital X, full stop. It happens sometimes, said Zeb. Actually, I usually connect in the morning before going to work. This message that I've just posted is before leaving work for home. Ha ha! You sure your boss isn't reading this, Zeb? Okay, so do you like football? Any movie, TV show or manga? Said Deed. So, capital O, capital K, or capital O-K-A-Y, comma, comma, do you like football, movies, TV show, or any TV shows or manga? And then question mark, straight after the A, after manga, no space, okay? I used to watch Dragon Ball a long time ago, said Zeb. I've also enjoyed watching Ghost in the Shell. I wouldn't mind watching it again. Do you know it? If you answer, I'll not reply immediately because I'll switch off my computer to head to home. Okay, if you do answer, I won't reply immediately, or I won't be able to reply immediately, comma, because I'm switching off my computer now to head home. Okay, no problem, said Deed. I see you are a very serious man. You are probably an adult. What's your job? So, okay, again, capital O-K-A-Y or capital O, capital K. No problem, full stop. Capital I see you are a very serious man, comma, you are probably an adult, full stop. What is your job, with a capital W? And then no space between the B and the question mark. It can be interesting. I want to be an engineer. I don't know how Ghost in the Shell, but I'm a big fan of DBZ, which I think is Dragon Balls. I'm still not 100% certain, you know. Manga, not so into it myself. I'm not sure what "you" means, but I, capital I, don't know or haven't heard of Ghost in the Shell with a capital G, comma, but I'm a big fan of DBZ. A very serious man, said Zeb. Bummer. It's been a long time that I hadn't been insulted like that. Okay, so you know this is my favourite bit. A very serious man, bummer. That's okay, yeah, bummer. It's a bit, it's okay. It's been a long time since I have been insulted like that. Why do you think being called a man is an insult? That's a very interesting topic point. Discuss. So, Dragon Ball GT was my thing, said Zeb. I started to lose interest with DBZ. What are the current mangas that you read or watch, Deed? Vizak came along and said, fun quiz, said Zeb. Do you actually know English? And Vizak said, no, I want to learn. So capital N Vizak, and then no space before the comma. So the comma comes straight after the O. I want to learn, then a full stop. Could you help me? Capital C. And I'll send you a little reply in a moment, Vizak. Ming said, I like Playbuzz, beautiful and interesting pictures. You're the grammar hammer. And Zeb said, got 12 out of 16, me too. I'm the grammar hammer, LOL. So there's a link to some kind of Playbuzz quiz or something. You'll have to go to the site and click on the link. Anyhow, Kaushal Patel came and said, hey, Vizak said, hi. So, capital H, small I, full stop. Capital H, small I, full stop, hi. Hello, everyone, said Ankit. Oh, no, Ankit actually said hello, Evel.